Yeah, it's a topic of discussion. We continue to let the recruits know that you're going to be able to capitalize off name, image, and likeness at Notre Dame as good or better than anywhere else you're looking at. And we believe that, and we'll continue to sell that. And if that's important to you and that's what attracts you to Notre Dame, then this is a place you'll choose. Yeah, we talk about it, but if that's the only reason they want to come to Notre Dame, this ain't going to be the right fit for them. And I think that the more we can get them back to show them what makes Notre Dame important, what makes this place special, the value of this university, the value of this education, the value of playing football here at this place is really what attracts you and what keeps you here, and that's what we all have to understand. If you're coming here because of NIL, it's probably not going to be the best place for you, and it's not going to be the place you choose. If you come here and you understand the value of this university, this network, this football team, then you got a great chance to stick it out when things get really, really tough, because that's college. That's 18 to 22. It gets tough. There's bumps in the road. And when you choose this place for what it brings you way past the time you're here, then during those tough times, you'll lean on those teammates that I just talked about, those guys that came in with you, but also you'll lean on the understanding that, hey, the value of Notre Dame is going to take care of you for a long time.
Most of this class was committed before the full magnitude of NIL and acquisition fees really kicked in. I guess the question is, how do you keep pace, or is keeping pace really overblown considering you just signed a top 10 class?
Yeah. Acquisition fees. We don't
You know that term?
No, we don't speak to that. Is it a part of recruiting? Yeah. I mean, because you discuss it. It's a topic of discussion. But in terms of acquisition fees, we're not going to get into that. We can't. Because again, if that's going to be the reason, Tim, that you decide to come here, man, it's hard to keep you here, and that's what I think we all, as coaches and competitors that want, who we view sometimes as the best, right? We want the best, we want the highest rate, all these different things. We have to understand it's still about getting the right guys here, and you look at last year's class, that was another top 10 class. I think I looked at it the other day, maybe four or five guys played this year, didn't redshirt. I mean, out of a class that we signed 22 to 25 guys, and so I say that's important because if you're coming here for an acquisition fee, as you said, or you're coming here for NIL and you don't get that instant gratification of playing right away, it's going to be tough, right? Tough to stay here. And that's what we got to understand is when you bring these guys in, it's going to take a little bit of time to really be able to run out there in Notre Dame Stadium and have a huge impact on our program. It takes time. Very few guys can come in here and play and start right away.